Hello there, my beautiful Leos. Welcome. Your weekly love reading for May 12th to the 19th. I cannot believe I'm back sitting down doing another weekly love reading. May is absolutely flying by. We are about to be in the middle of May this week, which I find absolutely insane. So, Leo, let's start this love reading off for you for the week. Stick around for the end. I will be getting each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. Let's see what your overall energy is. And for love, we have the silver waterfall. All right. So when this card comes in, it's all about cleansing all of the energy that is no longer needed inside of you or in a specific connection. Now, if you are a single Leo and you're receiving this energy of the silver waterfall, you are truly going through emotional healing this week. You are cleansing what needs to be cleansed. You are purging what needs to be purged. Some of you may even find yourself around a waterfall. You may see a waterfall. If you are in a connection here, Leo, receiving the silver waterfall is a really strong indication of you two finally getting over something that has been causing blockages and obstacles in the relationship. There's also symbolism of butterfly, birds, as well as rainbows. So pay attention here, and we have a swan there as well, some crystals. There's actually a lot of random things on that card. And honestly, it's so interesting that there are two birds there as well, because I'm not sure if anybody's in the tri-state area, but the birds around here, they are just chirping. They are singing. They are yelling. They are just doing things. And I don't know if I'm just noticing it more now all of a sudden, but where are you guys at in the world? Are the birds really loud? Anyways, let's continue on and see what else you got going on here, Leo, for the week. For love, with this beautiful sense of emotional renewal, you have, first card out is offer. All right, so single Leos, there could be a new person coming in, a message you will be receiving this week. If you are in a relationship, this is a very strong indication of moving on to the next level of the connection. An emotional confession may be coming your way if you're in a connection. We have fifth dimension. So you may be having dreams about love, or you may just be having dreams in general. Keep in mind, today is actually that Scorpio full moon that we did a reading for over the weekend. If you missed that reading, it's the most recent one after this one. And you may be feeling that, Scorpio is a water sign, right? They are at the deepest depths of our emotional being. So the fact that you have the silver waterfall on the week that is brought in by this beautiful Scorpio full moon, this makes so much sense. Thank you, fifth dimension, for reminding me what day it is. Sorry, y'all. I live half in the 5D, half in the 3D. I'm not paying attention to the calendar all the time. That's why I was shocked when I sat down to do another weekly love reading. All right, and we have stuck. Yes, this is exactly the energy that the silver waterfall comes in to release. So some of you, Leo, singles, you're like, why the heck haven't love come my way? Where are the offers? Where are the people? I thought I was open. I thought I was healing. And this is more or less if you wanted it. And the energy is going to help you and show you, possibly in your dream state, of what needs to be released. If you see in the fifth dimension card, there is like this shore of water down here. Silver waterfall. Some of you, if you're in a connection or relationship, you may get an emotional confession. You might have actually been like telepathically picking up on this person's feelings for you before they've said it. Telepathically connecting to love coming in before it has come in. But with the fifth dimension coming through, there is some type of like ethereal connection to all of this. You're not just playing in the 3D, you're in the 5D as well. So let's see and clarify this one more time before I get, hello, tarot theme cards. Silver waterfall is falling, pun intended. Okay, the offer clarified by settling, yeah. So there was this energy of just nothingness, or just a stuck energy, feeling like nothing's going anywhere, nothing's getting anywhere. On fifth dimension, we have destruction. Damn, that's Scorpio energy coming through. And on stuck, we have cycles. Beautiful. Wow. So you are moving out of this. Sorry. Whoa. You are moving out of the cycle of feeling like whenever you and your person have resolution, it's always followed by the problem, like the next day or in a couple days or even a couple hours. There is a resolution type energy here of fully finding healing to some type of issue. So if you're in a relationship, you're going to have to be figuring out what has been causing this connection destruction. Now, others of you, single or newly connected, I definitely feel like for a lot of you, there is going to be some type of clarity on why you had to learn certain lessons that felt intense, what it had to do to your energy to create a new cycle. So with offer coming in as your first card in this pull, strong indication of new person around you, new person coming in, or a renewal of a cycle. So let's see what we have in your tarot theme cards here, because I'm not surprised seeing destruction to fifth dimension, because the silver waterfall indicates a really large sense of healing. And if you need, or if there's a need for a really large sense of healing on a very deep level, it's probably from a very deep issue. So let's clarify this here and get your tarot theme cards out and see more details here. Let's see. We have Simply Love with the Six of Cups. Some of you were stuck in past type of belief systems about love, about expressing your love, about being open. Some of you past energy or somebody you share a child with here. We have daydreams and decisions with the Seven of Cups right underneath fifth dimension. So this card indicates dreams, and so does this one. So a lot of you, there was a lot of confusion, uncertainty. Where do we go from here? Where do I go from here? In both of those ways, shape, or forms, whether you're staying in something, not staying in something, opening up to something. Damn, y'all, I can't make this up. You have the Eight of Cups now with moving on. Do y'all see this? Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups. And what are cup energy? Water. Wow, the Scorpio new moon. The Scorpio full moon is definitely coming through. I mean, you are a fixed sign, Leo. So Scorpio is also a fixed sign. So I'm not surprised that this lunar event is coming into your energy so strongly. But a lot of you, you are really figuring out what from your past, possibly even your childhood, has been holding you back or holding relationships back. But look at that beauty. Oh my gosh, look at you moving through. And this is why when you see the tarot, or you start reading tarot, or you start learning tarot, understanding that tarot is like a journey, right? The fact that you have come through on the journey here, like I see you living the cups journey at the moment. It's really cool to me as a reader who like understands the energy and what it is and the story it's telling. Wow, this is awesome, Leo. Let's clarify this again. You are really figuring something out. Six of Cups, the Hanged Man. There it is. This is the stuck energy. The Hanged Man is stuck. He doesn't have the enlightenment. He doesn't understand what to do. You see how he has this yellow behind the head? And you see how there's this yellow sun behind these two people's head? That is the enlightenment. That is the aha moment. You're like, oh my gosh, I understand the interconnection. And some of you, it's not obvious. And you shouldn't feel, what's the word I'm looking for? Hard on yourself for it being so difficult to figure out. Because some of you, it's not always obvious. And you have the Seven of Cups in the fifth dimension. That's a subconscious energy. That is not an obvious thing to understand. So you should be extremely proud of yourself for understanding this and having this type of progression. Seven of Cups to the Four of Pentacles. Yup. That's that settling energy. I love how there's reflection of it in the Oracle. And the Ace of Swords. on the 8 of Cups. Wow. There's that offer. There's the offer. Some of you, you are realizing it is the way you think. Some of you, you are realizing it is the way that you have communicated with love. Or even in terms of a vice versa moment, some of you have realized it is the way that you expect other people to express themselves. You know, there could be a really strong epiphany moment that you're having with love, and it looks like somebody is activating this in your energy. Now, if I felt like there was an external energy activating this, love, the Ace of Swords wouldn't be here and the offer energy wouldn't be here. Because I know it would be showing me straight up internal vibration. But I feel like somebody is activating this epiphany moment for you. Whether the relationship that you're in or a new energy coming your way or around you. Your advice is the Four of Swords. Your advice is to heal. And there is something about an interconnection to the way things are communicated or the way things are expressed or approached, or something about communication is here. You know, some of you, you don't deal with love because you don't want to have to wonder when the person is going to respond or when the person is going to communicate. So you may be finding or figuring out why that part of yourself is like that and healing it and purging it and reigniting a different energy. And your outcome is judgment. Yep, there it is. You are learning something very strong. And honestly, with judgment, the Six of Cups, this could be something that is not necessarily from all past romantic relationships. Some of you, it's really strong childhood conditioning. Let's clarify this. Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, and Judgment. On the Ace of Swords, we have the Six of Wands. Beautiful. There's the win. There's the success. There's you believing in love again, believing in this connection again, believing in connecting to someone else again. This person has their hands up in this card, and you're ending your main spread with the hands up, which is amazing to see. So, you know, I feel like for some of you as well, you're realizing that, like, it's okay for you to be different from other people because there are going to be people that you're compatible with. And if you're compatible with everyone, that doesn't necessarily give a big authenticity. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you, getting over something, issues, difficulty, either in the connection or with yourself, and you're kind of just like, and this is where I stand. And I want to say for some of you, okay, I'm going to clarify first, and then I'll say it. Four of Swords, Eight of Cups. Yeah, I'm not surprised seeing the Eight of Cups again. Beautiful. And on the judgment energy of your outcome, we have the Eight of Swords. Wow, 888. So something that you are healing and reviving and purging and cleansing inside of yourself is going to bring you a physical manifestation of love. Especially with the eights coming through. And there it is. I felt it. I'm like, some of you are realizing it's also in your mind. It's not just the way you feel. It's something that you've been thinking about or something that you've been projecting onto love without realizing it. This is something that has been subconscious. And I feel like, now I will say it, for some of you, you may have this epiphany moment. Offers may come your way, but you may be so engrossed with your own cleansing. Now, you don't really take a love offer. You don't really rush with it. Or you kind of just say, like, all right, nice to meet you, but we'll see. Like, some of you are very busy with what you are doing internally right now. So let's see what we got going on in terms of zodiac signs in the spread that could be in your chart or around you in this reading. Leo, I would say to pay attention to communication around this time or any type of energy connected to that. We are moving into Gemini season, so I'm not surprised seeing that coming through. And I would pay attention to the number 8 because there is something that you are cleansing inside of you that is giving you a physical manifestation of something with your love life. So you have Pisces energy here. That's really about it. You have the Hangman as your only major. And you have a lot of water. A lot of water. So, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So, let's see here. Leo. Oh, that scared me. I thought that was a bug. All the way from Aries to Pisces. Each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. We have Aries. The timing just wasn't right for us. And the Hermit. So Aries may be deciding to say to themselves, you may be deciding to say to yourself. They're indicating that the timing just wasn't right for the two of you. And the Hermit to the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like Aries is anticipating when the timing is right. But it does look like it's not this week. But it doesn't mean that it can't be in the future. With the Ace of Pentacles being the clarification. Next up is Taurus. You came closer than anyone. And the Six of Pentacles. So Taurus is interested in getting a little bit closer to you. You may feel like you give more to Taurus than they give to you, but it looks like they are in some type of giving stage. But I still feel like with the Nine of Wands being the clarification, they still have you at some type of distance, or you do towards them, and it's kind of like a mirroring thing. Gemini, I regret lying to you, and the Ace of Cups. So new love offer coming in from a Gemini. Some of you may reconnect with a Gemini this week, or at least receive an offer from them. Others of you, I definitely feel like you could connect to a new Gemini that possibly things were a little bit weird at the start or the approach of the connection. All right, next up is Cancer. I can't stop thinking about you, and the Three of Pentacles. So Cancer is interested in collaborating, reaching out to you, making things work, wanting to put the effort in. They can't stop thinking about you. And with the Seven of Swords here, I feel like they are going to be approaching you in a way that seems very practical. But I feel like they are not going to be telling you the full truth of like how much they've been thinking about you or how much they like you. I feel like some of you may even have like a work thing with a Cancer and they're hiding their feelings for you. Yet, like you see them at work or you see them in a specific place, something like that. Leo, I wonder if you're happy without me. In the Seven of Pentacles could be a waiting period between you and Leo. Fellow Leo, you're Leo. So take which way you want to take this. Waiting to see who will reach out, who will apologize, who will say something, who will try to turn this connection around. I feel like there could be disappointment between the two of you and possibly some anger between the two of you as well, whether there's anger issues between the connection or one of you have them or both of you just feel very heightened around each other. They are indicating if you are happy without them during this period of not necessarily being around each other or speaking. Next up is Virgo. I want to be more than friends, and the Ten of Wands. All right, so Virgo could be putting the blocks around their heart down finally. And with the Nine of Cups, some of you may actually be getting some wish fulfillment from a Virgo. Nine of Cups is indicating that you're getting what you want from this individual. So if you want it to be more than friends, that definitely could be happening. But with the Nine of Pentacles here, there's still like a sense of independence. So there may be some progression to this connection, but may not be full on commitment, at least for this week. Next up is Libra. I lost myself for a little while, and the Four of Wands. Some of you are in a relationship with a Libra, and they may have been going through it. Others of you, there's a big change in this relationship. Two of Cups. I feel like Libra definitely wants to stay in this connection, reconnect to this connection. They lost themselves for whatever time frame or however this could have manifested, you know, because if you're with this person, it could have just been tense, or they could have been in solitude, or there could have been a full-on disconnect. But they want to reconnect or stay connected for sure. All right, next up is Scorpio. I know I was a distraction from your pain, and the Ten of Swords. So it could be an ending or some type of feeling of betrayal between you and Scorpio. You may felt like Scorpio used you to distract them from their pain, or vice versa. They may felt used by you. Queen of Pentacles. If you're with a Scorpio, I feel like there could be a possible reset of trying to like rebuild the connection on stability after something may have been disagreed about. Others of you, if you're separated from one, I feel like they're just trying to focus on themselves, and so are you after whatever happened. At least for this week. We have Sagittarius, right? Is that Sagittarius? Scorpio, Sagittarius. Yeah, I love you, and the Three of Wands. So Sagittarius is anticipating what will happen with this connection. They do have feelings for you, and with the Emperor, they want to see if there's a high possibility if you will be their match. I feel like for some of you, you may actually receive an emotional confession from a Sagittarius this week. Or they may like hint at some type of feelings for you. Capricorn. I replay our conversations over and over, and the Knight of Pentacles. So if you're separated from a Capricorn, I feel like they're thinking about you, but they're taking their sweet turtle time, even thinking about coming your way, which is very Capricorn energy-y. Two of Wands, yeah. If there's one thing a Capricorn can do is they could wait. They could wait. They could just hope and pray that in 2028, you'll be with them. So I feel like although Capricorn is reminiscing, they're still waiting. Some of you, if you're connecting with a Capricorn at the moment and you're waiting for some stability or some type of commitment, I do feel like there is still going to be a wait around that. I just keep hearing the word wait. All right, next up is Aquarius. I'm becoming a better person, and the Eight of Swords. So some of you are in your head about an Aquarius. Two of Pentacles, uncertain about the connection. And with the Ace of Wands, there could be an indication of new communication or a attempt to re-spark this connection between you and Aquarius. I do feel like there could just be a lot going on. Eight of Swords, Two of Pentacles indicates busyness or feeling like a lot is on their plate, or could a lot be on your plate. But nonetheless, it does look like there's going to be movement towards a new cycle between you and Aquarius. Possibly week's end. I did clarify a bit in. And then we have Pisces. Finding out the truth crushed me, and the Temperance card. So Pisces is trying to protect their peace and also stay to themselves with the Hierophant. I feel like there could be an indication that Pisces found something out that wasn't necessarily the most beneficial for them to know or receive. But it does look like with Temperance and the Hierophant, they are trying to spiritually grow from this connection, whether in it or separated from it. I do feel like you may reconnect to a Pisces down the line, whether through some type of collaboration, Knight of Wands, yep, or through some type of like, Temperance to the Hierophant would kind of be like you both are invited to something. Yeah. Okay. That's what I have here for you, Leo. Let's make sure everyone's out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Leo, I am in the process of finishing up the products. I am finishing up making the money drawing water, which I'm like so excited about because I swear ever since I started cleaning with it, things have been insanely crazy. So crazy that I've been cleaning with the money drawing water, right? And like specifically like my desk and like random areas. I've been like putting it like on my sweater before I leave. And today is Monday. I'm getting this reading out Monday, May 12th, right? And I normally am closed at my healing studio on Mondays and Tuesdays, but I have such a long wait list at my healing studio that I had to open this Monday. Like I just had to. I was like, oh my gosh. So this money drawing water definitely doing something. I can't wait for you guys to have it, receive it, and use it. And the Wish Flash paper kits are in the works as well. That one is going to be a little bit scarce. I'm still working on bulk of these papers. So the Wish Flash paper is going to be a little bit scarce, but the money drawing water I am getting a lot out of, and I'm so excited for y'all to use it and experience it because I've been having a time over here, and that is also what I was going to say. No daily after this reading. Usually on Mondays, y'all get a daily for the next day, but like I said, I have to take clients in person today. And I'm telling you, I feel like it's that money drawing water's fault. So definitely we'll make sure your regular schedule programming is back tomorrow. You will get a couple dailies for this week before the weekend reading. And maybe a spirit message. Possibly a spirit message. I'm going to try to get that out for y'all. But anyways, I will keep everybody alert of when my money drawing water and Wish Flash paper kits are back on sale in my Etsy shop because it's going to be first come, first serve because I only have a limited, especially of those Wish Flash paper kits. Now, thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. Do not forget to subscribe and ring that bell. Like this video if you had not already. If I remember to tag the cards, then if you would like to see what some of these decks are, you'll see them in the tag products. If I forgot, sorry, oops, go to a different reading. I might have remembered on a different one. But since I'm saying it right now, I'm hoping to remember to tag the products. Because a lot of you love the green deck. Where's the green deck? This one. A lot of y'all love the green deck. And I keep forgetting the name to it. So thank you, my beautiful Leos. Love y'all so, so much. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.